Anthropic saying its AI models hacked into other company systems during a test. This follows OpenAI, of course, revealing a similar intrusion recently. Kate Rooney has a lot more for us on. Man, these stories, they get me a little worried, Kate. I don't know about you.
David, it is the takeaway. I think this is adding to a lot of the worry around AI. And as you mentioned, it's the latest cybersecurity issue in AI. Anthropic now says it found 3 cases where its AI agent Claude accidentally hacked real companies during what was supposed to be cybersecurity testing. Anthropic didn't say which companies were involved, but it does argue that this was an issue with the setup for these tests. So the AI model, according to Anthropic, said that they thought it was in a closed environment. So they thought they were essentially attacking a simulated target. Turns out that was not the case. These were real companies. Anthropic does argue the incidents were the result of a testing environment failure, and researchers basically left a door open and all of that. They claim it wasn't AI going rogue or breaking out here. Anthropic said they started this, quote, retrospective review after OpenAI's incident last week. They say they ran 141,000 evaluations as part of that and then encouraged other companies to go out and check their own AI agents as a result. This was all kicked off by OpenAI in a separate and in some ways similar issue just last week. An AI agent escaped a contained environment. It was also being tested. And then in order to find answers to this evaluation, it hacked into another startup called Hugging Face. It also, we found out later, breached another company in that process. OpenAI at the time called that event unprecedented. But it does underline this entire cybersecurity risk, guys. As the capabilities get a lot better in AI, these testing environments and sandboxes can clearly create real-world risk, which is part of the worry around this. It is a challenge also for Washington, where Sam Altman was this week meeting with policymakers, and it is fueling this debate about how do you regulate AI, including some proposals out of Congress for a possible kill switch. Back to you.
You know, Kate, in part, doesn't it go back to the larger issue, which is the creators of the technology don't fully understand some of the things it does and why it does what it does?
It's a good question. I think that is a theme that we hear when AI starts to build AI, right? You have less human intervention and involvement when you move towards a world where AI agents are doing a lot more. There's less oversight. There's less intervention. And I think that what's worrying a lot of folks in cybersecurity is that these were supposed to be test environments. And clearly, even with guardrails put up, there are issues. They're in some cases breaking out of hack environments. And, if you find 3 out of 140,000 examples, it seems like a small number. But if they're hacking into other companies, it's making CFOs, CEOs, CTOs nervous about this technology in a way where they're also supposed to adopt it for enterprise. So there's sort of this tension between what the models and what the technology is capable of, but also the risk that it doesn't seem like this is a comforting situation for anyone. And the AI labs are sort of grappling with how to fix it. They're supposed to be the ones they're the experts here. And still, clearly, they're making mistakes in their own testing environments.
Yeah, of course, regulators are going to respond that more testing is needed before these models go online. I guess the other question is just how, Kate, this fuels a whole debate around using open weight versus closed source models.
It gives a little bit of fodder to both sides, I would say, Seema, in that debate. The closed source camp would say, hey, look, this proves how risky these models are, and we need to be able to slow things down. At least this might be the Anthropic side of the coin. They've also argued in that blog post that this adds to the need for a little more oversight and just a way to regulate these in a smoother fashion. The open source community would say, look, the closed source people can't even figure this out. We need it to be open so that we can all sort of monitor this technology. And they would sort of go to the Linux example of the internet was built in an open way, and it helps people find cybersecurity bugs, and that the cat's out of the bag. These open weight models out of China are as capable, as powerful. So we need to open up examples in the U.S. I mean, it's such a tense debate and really catching wind here in Silicon Valley. It seems to be the topic du jour right now, and in D.C., for that matter.
It absolutely is. Never a dull moment. Kate, thank you. Kate Rooney with the latest on
Eva.
Anthropic. All right, up